Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and today I am very excited to be able to share my celebration for Mabon, the autumn equinox, with you. So we will give everybody a little while to come on in. If you want to say hi in the chat, if you've got any questions, now is the time to ask them. We've got the lovely Kate. Hello, Kate. Pop into the chat, say hi. Once we get started, I won't answer any questions, but I can come back and look at them at the end. So yeah, I'm not sure how busy we will be this evening. Hi Tracy, welcome. The ritual that we are doing tonight is in large part from my book, The Circles of Sacred Laughter. This is a collection of rituals that was performed by a group that was a in-person group. So they have been adapted now for this online forum. Hi Andrea, welcome in. If you were super organized and looked at the description for this video before right now, there was a list in there of things that you might need if you want to join in a bit more, make it a bit more like a 4D experience. But the main thing that you would need is an apple and a knife, just the one apple really, and a knife. And then I always say that you should have something to eat and drink afterwards. So yeah, we will give it a couple of minutes, see if we get any more people, because I know that YouTube is a bit slow sometimes of letting people know that I have gone live. In the meantime, do I have any other housekeeping stuff? Only a little personal plug that tomorrow there will be another video from me, not a live, just a regular video, but that is my unboxing of the September witch casket. So if you want to see what I got in that, that will be up tomorrow. If you're a channel member on the inner circle tier, that should already be available to you. But if you're not a channel member, then that will go up tomorrow afternoon. And then anything else? I don't think so. Message from Muttnuts. Hey, I'm working and lurking. That's completely fine. I hope that this brings you a little bit of calm and relaxation. So we've got 5 peeps. That's lovely. Do we have any questions before I get started? Is everybody all right? Have you got something to drink at the very, very least? Make sure you've got some water handy or something. I think that's probably everything. Okay, so we will get started. Are we ready? Okay. So I am reading off a script, sorry. Our hands will work for peace and justice. Our hands will work to bless the land. We gather for our harvest circle, and then we'll feast with friends new found. Okay, and now I've got some sage that I'm going to add to my charcoal briquette in here. Okay, and now obviously you're going to have to imagine what this smells like. But sage is used for cleansing the area. So cleansed be, safe be, all badness leave be. Cleansed be, safe be, all badness leave be. Cleansed be, safe be, all badness leave be. So motive be. Now, sit comfortably. Breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe in and hold that breath for as long as you can comfortably do so, and then let it out really slowly. Now, shake your limbs. If it feels silly, do not be afraid to laugh. Laughter is a gift to the gods. They thrive on happy laughter. Now, find your center, the place where you feel together and balanced. Sense that this point is connected with everybody else's point of balance across the earth and the universe. Know that whatever method you use to find this point is not only a tool, it is the end results that count. The feeling of released tension, balanced focus, and know that we are about to walk between the worlds. So we will start by cleansing and consecrating the salt and water. So, creatures of water. I cast from thee doubt, hesitation, fear, and distrust. I cast into thee strong will, hope, warmth, and friendship. Creatures of salt. I cast from thee doubt, hesitation, fear, and distrust. I cast into thee strong will, hope, warmth, and friendship. Salt. Joins with water, as lover joins with beloved, as we all join with the universe. So mote it be. Now I will sprinkle this water around the space. Wash away what blocks our life. Wash away all stress and strife. Replace the void with happiness and prepare the way for new success. Wash away what blocks our life. Wash away all stress and strife. Replace the void with happiness. Prepare the way for new success. And a third time. Wash away what blocks our life. Wash away all stress and strife. Replace the void with happiness. Prepare the way for new success. Now, we will cast our circle. I cast about this place a circle, a web, as energy does flow and ebb, a perfect place of love and trust between the realms of men and the almighty spirits where we may worship with our kin. As above, so below, the circle is cast, so mote it be. Now we will call the quarters. If you have representations of the elements, this is where they will come in for you. So we will start with our incense. Smell the air. I call the guardians of the watchtowers of the east, element of air. Lend your wisdom and intellect to this ritual. Join us in this celebration. Hail and welcome. See the element of fire. I call the guardians of the watchtowers of the south, element of fire. Lend your passion and creativity to this ritual and join us in this celebration. Hail and welcome. Taste the water. I call the guardians of the watchtowers of the west, element of water. Lend your strength and stability to this ritual. With love and transformation. Join us in this celebration. Hail and welcome. Feel the earth. I call the guardians of the watchtowers of the north, element of earth. Lend your strength and stability to this ritual and join us in this celebration. Hail and welcome. Though many and different, we stand proud and together, and we welcome you. Now we will invite our Lord and Lady, our God and Goddess, of our deity figures. You can use any names that you want, but it is worth remembering that Mabon itself comes from a deity name. So it is wise to welcome him. Soothing light, a mother's glow, shine down on us now that we may know your love and feel your comforting arms, keeping all of us safe from harm. On this night, I ask your presence, Lady, Mother, Lover, essence of all that is and e'er shall be. As we call, we ask your blessings, please. Hail and welcome. Brilliant sunlight fills our hearts when we think of you, dear Lord. Thou art the perfect partner, lover, son, paired with the goddess since time begun. So now we ask you to with us meet, to make the partnership complete. So come with us and with us be. As I call, I ask your blessings, please. Hail and welcome. So, we've set up our ritual space. We've invited our important guests. From the four directions, we gather together to join this circle. From our many traditions, we call those whom we honour. We are different in the names which we speak, the ways which we seek, and the paths which we travel. But we are together in our reverence for nature, the cycles of life, and the inspiration within. We are earth. We are air. We are fire. We are water. We are the spark of the creative spirit, and we are free. We are here tonight to celebrate Mabon, the autumn equinox, a time when once again day and night are equal. In this time of harvest, we celebrate the abundance of the land. In this time of feasting, it is well to remember the days of hard work that went into producing what we are now able to enjoy. There is an important relationship between abundance and discipline in work that we should be able to take note of. This abundance can take many forms and will be different and personal for each of us. The harvest is the end and the beginning of a cycle. The ability to know when one cycle is ended and to turn to the next without regret is truly to hold in the hearts the wisdom of the Lord and the Lady. If you've got your apple, now's the time. So we will cut the apple crosswards, so not through the stem, across this way. That apple is very small. I'm going to try another one. That's better. That's what we want. Okay. We are many, as these seeds are many. We take the support that we need from the community around us as we take these seeds. And as the flesh of this fruit nourishes our bodies, so can these seeds nourish the unknown future. Know that for as much as has already been given to us, and as much as we have already created for ourselves, we are capable of that much more. And the adventure lies in the fact that greater things are on their way, whether or not we can see them now. Sour, sweet juices to awaken our senses, to nourish our souls as autumn commences. We take into ourselves fire, water, earth and air by the sacred star that the goddess hid in there. Blessed be. At many pagan gatherings at this time of year, they like to mark Pagan Pride Day, which falls on Mabon. We can do this by calling pagans home. In doing this, we send out energies to all of the people in the world who hold pagan beliefs, and we let them know that they are not alone. Please join me now in singing the word home 3 times. All who seek the paths of the Lord and the Lady are welcome here. May these words bring them closer to us on their journeys. May their paths lead them to friendship and contentment. Now, let us nourish our souls more. If you wish to use your apples as part of the cake and ale rite, then you can do. I have bread and meat. Apple juice works well, particularly at this time of the year. So, ooh. Now, as we partake of this food and drink, let us take a few moments to give thanks for the bounty of the harvest and spare a few thoughts for those in the world who have gone hungry today. Great Spirit, we thank you for the gift of this food. We send blessings to all those whose energies went into bringing us this nourishment. We honour you in our enjoyment of this food. May it bring us health and joy. As we receive, so do we give back and give thanks in the cycle of life. Blessed be. And within my tradition, as you eat and as you offer food to other people, you would say, may your belly always be full. And so I offer you that blessing. May your bellies always be full. And as we drink, we say, may your cup always be full. Blessed be. Okay. And as quickly as we have started, it is time to say farewell to those whom we have honoured and invited to our ritual. Great Goddess, Mother, gracious Lady and Lover, we thank you for joining us as we celebrate the Sabbath. We hope you will bless us with your presence as we continue these celebrations, and we extinguish this flame, knowing that it is but a symbol of you. Hail and farewell. Great God, Father, young Lord and Consort, we thank you for joining us as we celebrate the Sabbath. We hope you will bless us with your presence as we continue these celebrations, and we extinguish this flame, knowing it is but a symbol of you. Hail and farewell. Say farewell to the quarters. Guardians of the watchtowers of the East, element of air, we thank you for your participation in this ritual. Go if you wish, stay if you will. Blessed be. Guardians of the watchtower of the South, element of fire, we thank you for your participation in this ritual. Go if you wish, stay if you will. Blessed be. Guardians of the watchtower of the West, element of water, we thank you for your participation in this ritual. Go if you must, stay if you will. Blessed be. Guardians of the Watchtower of the North, element of Earth, we thank you for your participation in this ritual. Go if you wish, stay if you will. Blessed be. Great circle, cast around. We thank you and raise you to the ground. Energies now grounded be. As I will, so mote it be. All laughter contains magic, and all magic should contain laughter. The circle is open, but never broken. We are the people, we are the power, and we are the change. Blessed be. And now you are welcome to eat and drink and relax, and join me in the chat if you wish to converse a little bit longer. But if you need to run off and do other things, celebrate with your families, then of course you are most welcome to. So I can see that we had some comments in chat about smudging. I don't have a problem with using sage because it's from my garden. It is my sage. So for me, that's not an issue. Also, I think there is a difference because I'm in the UK, so my practices weren't directly influenced by any crossover with Native American practices. Where do I buy the charcoals and the herbs for it? The charcoal briquettes, I've got a bit of a back stock, but you can buy them online. They come in a little... Do I even have it close by? No. Okay, I'll show you what they look like. They come in a little foil packet, but I've put them in a jar because I often take them out camping and I don't want them to get damp. So this is what they look like. They're like a little tiny charcoal briquette. And so yeah, they've got, I think it's saltpeter in them. So when you hold them to a flame, they will spark, and then you know that they've taken, and you can put them somewhere that's heat resistant, and they will eventually turn white on top like a barbecue charcoal. And it's at that point that you can add your herbs and stuff. You can buy pre-made jars of grain incense, which is a mixture normally of herbs and oils and resins. You can make your own. Maybe I'll do a video. But yeah, charcoal briquettes, you can probably get them on Amazon. I'm still working through a stash that I bought a long time ago. So because I use maybe 8 or 10 a year, because I only tend to work with grain incense during Sabbaths. The rest of the time I'm quite happy with the joss stick. Silver rolls of charcoal, yeah. Oh, they might set off a fire alarm, yeah. We don't have a fire alarm in our downstairs, and I always keep the door open a smidge during the rituals anyway, just to get some airflow through. So yeah. Although, if you're okay with a joss stick, then you should probably be okay. Maybe do it by window. I'm not sure. I can see I missed a couple of messages from Melissa. Oh, wanted to thank you for letting me be a part of your ritual. My high priestess passed a few years ago from COVID after beating cancer. Oh my gosh. Oh, my heart goes out to you. I'm glad that you feel like you've got a space to be. You are most welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Andrea, message me your address. I'll send you a briquette, and then you can have a practice without having to buy a whole bunch. If nothing else, they're nice to use in the garden. They keep the bugs away. So, if anybody is interested in what to do with your apple seeds, they can be used. They're really good for protection spells. So you can pop them into a witch bottle, protection bottle, keep them in a little pouch. I've got last year's apple seeds still. I have tried in the past growing them into trees. I think our apples locally are probably not germinated. They don't germinate in that way. So yeah. What else do I need to say? I don't know. Feel free to ask more questions. In fact, as I've got you here, I've been meaning to do, having just done a crafty tag, talking about diamond painting, I've been meaning to do like a witchy tag. So if anyone's got any questions you want me to answer, let me know and I'll add them to the list of questions. Andrea has got a 2-horned man in her apple. Fabulous. I like that. My first apple that I think I didn't cut. It's a very small apple, this one. It's and it just, you can see the star, but we didn't get any seeds. They're probably deeper in. I could probably cut it a little better, but that one won't be wasted. It'll get eaten. Half of this apple I'm gonna chop up and it will go out for nature, for the birds. Probably we get a lot of magpies and they love to come down and nick any food that you put out for them. So yeah, they will feast on apples. Yeah, Mutnuts, you're right, apple trees are hard to grow from seeds. We bought an apple tree, well, rather, we were bought an apple tree when my daughter was born as a naming gift. And even getting that to fruit was difficult enough. So, yeah. Andrea, I'd love to see your apple. If you can take a picture of it and pop it in the group or something, that would be fab. We'll put it on Patreon. Brilliant. Yeah, the apples can be small and bitter. So like, I think that's crab apples. I think you can make them into cider. But yeah, I don't know. I'll do some research. So our next ritual will be the one everybody it's always the one that everybody's interested in, which is the Samhain ritual. So Halloween. For that we will be doing a remembrance ritual for people that have passed. So if that is something that is going to be too tough for you, then I totally understand. If you don't want to take part in that one, I know for some people it's a bit too raw and a bit too soon, but nevertheless, if you want to join us next month, yeah, if you want to join us next month to just remember the people that have passed. Sadly, my list is growing ever longer, but that is what we will be doing. And of course, that is our last of the 3 harvest festivals, this being the central harvest, which is fruits and berries and nuts. The final harvest festival, Samhain, it's that last chance hurrah to salvage what you can of the summer's energy. So traditionally it would be a time for canning and preserving, and just keeping hold of as much nutrient as you can to then see you through the winter months, because of course so much of our pagan festival origins are based, certainly within my practice, are based around the agricultural year and the cycle of food. Sorry, I'm just caught a cat out the corner of my eye. I'm wondering if she's going to come and leap up here. She's looking at me quizzically. So, right, my lovelies. I think I have probably rambled on enough. If anybody has got any last minute questions, let me know now. If not, and you think of something later, you know where to find me. My email address is always down below. You can find me on Facebook. You can leave a comment on this video. I'm all over the place. So literally and figuratively. So yes, do let me know if you've got any comments or questions. If you are a channel member and would like a copy of the ritual script, let me know and I will ping it across to you. Oh, which of the 3 harvests would you attach mushrooms to? Oh, that's interesting. Looking at the way I've decorated my planner for this month, Mabon. Yeah, they're definitely not first harvest, because that's like grains and breads. So yeah, I think they probably they could span. See, mushrooms have this connection with death as well, so maybe Samhain. That's a really great question, and not one that I've considered before. My instinct was to say they're for the fruitful middle festival, but they have that connection with death and the idea that they can grow out of decayed matter. So maybe Samhain. Also, obviously, mushrooms, some of them can kill you. So, yeah, that's really interesting. Thank you for that question. I am gonna, I'll be pondering that one. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. As I say, any more questions, drop them down below, drop them in a message to me. Come on over to Facebook if you want to find me there. There is a Moon River Wicca group. No, it's not a group, it's a page on Facebook. If you want to find out more about my path, you can check out the book on Amazon. You can, yeah, like I said, there are many places to find the information if you need it. If not, just ask. So I'm going to leave this here and stop rambling, because I am rambling. Thank you so much for joining me. It really helps to support the channel. If you've got a friend that might enjoy this ritual, if you want to share it with them, if you can hit that like button, do the YouTube stuff. It really does help, although I hate asking for it during rituals. So thank you so much, and until next time, stay crafty.